Okay, so to log on your learning platform, you tap netacare.com, you press enter. Then when you're in here on top right, login, you click on it, and you enter your profile, your email address you sent to me, click login, your password you created. Else you can click on forgot password so that you can reset, or you can log on with your Google account. But me, I did create my password, it's fine. And you click on login. And then when you click on login, and you guys, your class is, yeah, introduction to network. You click on it. When you click on it, you'll see all your chapters. We have, how many chapters? 17 chapters. We are very short. We are not long, like, no. We are very short. So we have 17 chapters that we need to do in 2 months. So we have 2 months to do that. So we have chapter 1, networking today, where we're going to explain general topics about networking. Then in chapter 2, you'll hear about the switch. Sorry, I will get disturbed a bit too. Okay. So we have 17 chapters. Wait, I'm going to add my headset to be more focused. Right here, come in here. Okay. So please confirm that you can still hear me, if you can hear me properly. Okay, I'm sure you can see my screen and you can hear me properly. So we have 17 chapters. We are very short ones, and we'll try to do 2 chapters per session. We have 2 sessions. We're going to meet 2 sessions per week. Basic, chapter 2, basic switch configuration. What is a switch? For example, this is a small network, for example. This is a small network. So in a network, we're going to check in chapter 1 the definition of a network. We'll see that a network is an interconnection of devices and they communicate. So in a company, when you go in a company, you'll see only PCs. The employees, they see PCs. We call them end devices. That's part 1 of a network. Part 2, we have the router and a switch. The devices that will allow doing the network. So this is group number 2. Group number 3 is the cabling. So we're going to study all of them step by step, no worries. So today I'm guiding you about how we're going to work. Then we'll get protocols and models. It means how are we going to agree for communication? Let's say we are having a meeting now. I'm speaking and I start speaking Chinese. It won't work because you understand only English and not Chinese. So we need to agree. Hi guys, we meet at that time. We have English. We call it protocols. How are we going to agree to communicate for better communication? After that, you have an exam. It's a quiz. It's very simple. It will cover chapter 1, 2, 3. You can do them many times. Then we're going to see something called the layers. I'm going to show you. So after that, we're going to, so remember the first module we are having. Let me show you something before that. Yeah. So our CCNA class or our CCNA training, this one is an international one. If you're in America, in Canada, in Europe, wherever you are, it's the same training. It's the same net acad. So this course, CCNA, is divided in 3 parts. CCNA1, Introduction to Networks, 2 months. CCNA2, we're going to study the switch, the router, and wireless. And 2 months also. And the last one, 2 months, CCNA3, Enterprise Networking, Security in a network or in a company, and network automation. When you finish this one, you're ready to work as IT in a company. I've been through that myself. And I've been through that myself. I did download some of my pictures when I was doing that, but I forgot. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you that later. So this is what we're going to cover. So for 2 months, we're going to talk about introduction to networks. What is network, the component, the size, and what. So it's a very good one. It's a very good course. We're going to study the switch. So in a company, employees will only see that. But for us IT engineers, we'll manage the switch, we manage the router, we set up the PCs, we do the cabling. It's like a house. We build the house and we maintain the house, safety and other stuff. So this is what we do in companies. So in IT, we have many departments: security department, programming department, technical department. It's us, technical department. Yeah, so this is what we'll be covering. So you'll have from time to time some chapter exams, like here. And physical layer. So after the definition of networking, the component, basic switch configuration. For example, you just purchased your cell phone, you know how to configure, you change the color, background, and what. This is the basic that we'll do for a switch. Communication, how are we going to agree to communicate? Now, the other chapters is in networking, we need to classify stuff. It's like medical doctors. If you have eye issue, you go see the eyes specialist. If you have a skin issue, you go to meet the skin specialist. So it means what? In networking, we're going to classify anything in groups. For example, group 1 of a physical layer, we're going to say, okay, in this group, we're going to deal with anything relating to cabling, the cables, the fiber, wireless. So we're going to do that there. We're going to classify them there. Anything related to a switch and switch technology, we're going to say, okay, we're going to classify them in group 2 or layer 2, data link layer. So anything we do in IT, we're going to classify them and we're going to study them step by step. There is a chapter per each of them. So that's all for this first 2 months that we'll be doing. Data link layer, network layer, and basic router configuration, IPv4, IPv6. It's very nice course. A very nice course. Any questions so far before I continue? What are these other? Okay. Any questions?
No questions.
Okay.
No,
As for me, I don't have any question.
Okay, great.
also on my side, no question.
Thank you, Bukle. Okay, no problem. Okay, we continue, guys. So what else I can tell you? So we're going to use a simulator because, so for example, let's say you're a pilot. You want to become a pilot. Pilot, how do you call it? Pilot simulator. Image. So you want to become a pilot. So you do the theory. After that, before you go to a real plane, we need to test you in a room. We call it a flight simulator. It's like you are in a real plane and you're guiding people. I cannot say driving, but I don't know what in English. Uh, so you need a place, a room where we can train you like if you were in a real plane. The same thing will apply to us. We do the theory. After that, we're going to use a software simulator. We're going to create some networks, play with them. And if you know this, then you can go live. It means you can go touch physical equipment. I do have some physical equipment. Surely once a month, for those who have time, we'll meet for 1 hour or two. I'll bring the equipment and we start. But from CCNA2, maybe you bring your laptop if you have one. I'll give you some cabling, and you're going to connect to a switch, and you're going to do some basic configuration. So this simulator is called Packet Tracer, Cisco Packet Tracer. And you can download. I'm going to send you a link where you can download and install. When you install, it's very straightforward. Next, 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 next. Then, yeah. Then you open it. When you open it, then you go to help. If you go to help, you see some tutorials, some short courses, courses, how to use Packet Tracer. But always we'll be doing together. But if you have time, especially weekends, watch them or at night. And also CCNA, you must study a minimum of 1 hour per day. Never skip a day without opening NetAcad and study, take some notes, do your quiz. So when you open it, you have some short training here. I think 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 5 minutes. You watch them. So you can watch until 5. 5 is fine. You take your time and no rush. We have 6 months. But if you have time, you check chapter number 1. We have 3 short videos. You watch, you practice a bit. It's very short. It's not a big one. And me too. I'll train you about how to use all of this. It's not difficult at all. So as you know, you have a menu on top. You have down here, you have some equipment, and you bring them here. It's not difficult. I'll teach you. So we're going to use Packet Tracer also. I'll send you a link in the WhatsApp group or via email, and you can download to. Sorry, from time to time. Okay, what else? So we know that we have all these chapters. So if, for example, we open chapter 1, you open, for example, chapter 1, and yeah, if you open chapter 1, this is how it is. On your left side, you'll see introduction. Sorry, guys. So you see, so when you open, if you click here, content, you'll see all your 16 chapters. Chapter 1, see, until all your chapters, you'll see them down here. So you go step by step. I'll tell you, hi guys, this week we're going to study chapter 1 and 2, for example. Then you know that you need to finish chapter 1 and 2. So if you click on it, you see introduction, section 1.0. And you see, why should I take this module? Very important to read this one because it will guide you why you should take this chapter. Then I'll teach you not page 1 from page 1 to page 100. No, I'll give you the big picture. What is the most important for you to understand and to learn and to know. Then when I finish teaching you yourself, when you have free time, you can go through it again. You read, you take notes. Some from time to time, you have some videos that you can watch. Some videos here you can watch. It's very nice. Also some videos. This one is about packet tracer that I'll teach you, but it's good to know already. When you are done, you can click. You see here next, or you go down here, section 1.1. So this one is about general network, general information about networking, and we also have some videos that you can watch. Let me play this one and see. Okay, you can watch it yourself later. So it's in the course. Start to read, click next, and to go to section 1.2, network component. So you do that when you have time, when I finish teaching you. And for example, from time to time, you'll see some quiz. Check your understanding. So after reading anything above, we're going to ask you some free questions. You can do it many times. It's just to test your knowledge. For example, I'm going to click anyhow. I'm not going to read, but you must do properly. I just click. It's just to show you. You submit, and you say incorrect. You have not successfully. I close it. I got 33. This one, it doesn't count for your grade. It's just to practice. You see here. So if it's good, you see, so my answer is wrong. This one is correct. This one is correct, is wrong. So you must read anything above properly, because we just ask question about what is here. That's all. So if really you read properly, then you'll make it. So this quiz, you can do it many times. You can reset it, read properly, not everything where you did wrong, then, and you can do it again just to practice. You see. So it's very good. There's this small quiz. Check your understanding to do them. So after you check always section 1.3, 1.4, the last one is 1.10. See. Section 1.10. What did I learn in this module? So for each module, it's the same thing. We're going to give you some a summary of chapter 1. Network component, presentation, it's a different type of networks. So if you want, you can print this one, or you can read and take some notes. Me, I like taking some notes because it helps me to understand. So this is how it will work. I'll tell you, hi guys, today I'm going to put in a WhatsApp group. Hi guys, tomorrow or maybe that day, we're going to study chapter 1 and 2. When we come, me, I open my packet, my teacher PowerPoint. For example, this is chapter 1, networking today, and I teach you for maybe half an hour. After that, we have questions and answers. Then we are done, and you go yourself study. And if you have something you don't understand, post in the WhatsApp group. We help each other. Okay. So networking today, what is in, this is the objectives. So you can read this one for 1 minute. This is the topic, explanation, topic, you see. So you can check this one 1 minute and we continue. Okay, so from time to time, I'll pause. I'll ask you to read something for 1 minute for you to have an idea. Then we continue. So this is what you need to know, not everything, but most of the thing. You don't need to memorize. If you see something that's very important for you, for example, you take your book or your notes and you write it down. I'm going to show you how I do mine. This is you see, for example, I take this one. You see, I make my own notes. And you can copy the screen, paste. For example, if I need to teach you, for example, chapter 2, you see, I know exactly what I need to teach with students, what is very important, you see. So I put them nicely in order, you see, so that I know exactly what to teach with students, what is the most important. So you too, you can do your own notes, your own summaries. It's very, very important. Because in NetAcad, sometimes with this too much information, you can get lost from time to time. Yeah, so this is chapter 1, for example, the topics, what you learn. Then we'll start explaining to you. We'll start explaining to you. You have a video in NetAcad. No boundaries. You can talk to anyone, anywhere with networks. And
Mr.
also,
Max,
yes, question?
this is good here.
Yeah, go to yes, question.
I want to ask about um, packet tracer. Is it
Yes.
possible to work on? Is it possible to work on packet tracer on the mobile phone, or it's only for PC?
Yeah, very good question. So in the old days, Cisco did develop a platform for cell phones, but it was not working. So they just kept for PCs only. I'll send you the link. Let me check if I can find it again. Okay, so I'll send you the link in the WhatsApp group. So the packet tracer version, it's only for PCs, and Cisco just kept for example, if I come, let me show you also. I think I can show you straight. If you're in your NetAcad, I'm going to log in. So if you're in your NetAcad, you'll see a blue tab. You see on top here, Legacy NetAcad. It's the old NetAcad. We're going to remove it soon. So if you want, when you open your NetAcad, you'll see Legacy NetAcad on top left. The normal NetAcad we use is NetAcad. Simple. What you see, it's what we're going to use. Log in and you see your stuff. Legacy NetAcad, don't go there because it's the old one. If you click on it, it's the old one. You're busy removing it. So I'm just trying to log on for now, and you can do it maybe for this week, just to download Packet Tracer. So when you're in here, you can go to resources and you'll see download Packet Tracer. So when you click on it, you'll see download Packet Tracer. You can take your time to read. You have some short videos. And here we have download. No worries, I'll send you the link to download that. download, and you come here for Windows desktop. You download 64-bit. If you're using Linux, Ubuntu, if you use Apple stuff. You see. Also, while I'm teaching, if you have questions, anytime you can unmute yourself, tell us your name, and ask your question directly. Because when I'm teaching, I cannot check who want to say something.
Sorry, Mr. Max.
Yes, you tell us your name and you ask your question.
Sorry, Mr. Max.
Yes.
Is Magali Mwamba? I don't see anything.
Sorry, you say?
I can't see. It's black.
Uh,
I can't see anything.
is it only you or?
Now, yes.
Okay. So now you can see now. Okay. So yeah, you go to download here. You see, if you go to download, you download this one. When it's downloaded, and you double click to install. Next, and you open it. Then next time, I'll teach you a bit. But if you open it, you can come to help and tutorials, and you'll see some basics. So Magali, can you see now?
No, I can't.
And Coco, can you see? Or it's the same thing?
As we can see, me, I can see. I think it's her network.
Yeah.
No, sir, I can't see. I can see only your picture.
Yeah, I think it's your network. And Bukle, can you see now?
See.
Is it good?
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, you see, everyone can see. You see.
Maybe.
So please, yeah, please check your network, maybe.
If
But I'm busy recording.
PC or the phone.
Yeah, your PC or your phone. Yeah, so you can download and you install, and you have also get starting with packet tracer. It's a video, or I think it's a short course or something like that. But anyway, it's up to you to. But
So,
the easiest. Yes, question.
Mr. Max, you say it's impossible to work on the cell phone.
It's not me.
Oh.
It's Cisco who designed their product.
Okay.
You see.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's if it's Mr. Max, I will do, but you see, we have two versions. Okay, the version for Windows desktop, version for Linux desktop, and version for Apple Mac OS version. That's all. Yeah. So you can download, and when you open it, you have some short videos that you can check. So quickly, so this is how we're going to work. So I'm going to come here. So you need to do your chapter exams. So when you do your chapter exam, I can see who did and who didn't. Is Booklet in here? Booklet. Okay, you see, you're in here, I can see anything. If I click on your name, it's always exams, no rush, step by step. This is after chapter 1, 2, 3. You can do this one. After chapter 4, 5, 6, there is another one. And at the end, we have a final exam. We are all quiz. A final exam. If you pass it, then, and me, the teacher, is going to show me in the system here. I go to gradebook, and yeah, you see the system will say print certificate. Only if, for example, you finish successfully the final exam, you do the course survey, and if now the teacher must double check if the student finish all the chapter exams. If the student is fine, did attend the courses, the sessions, then I say, okay, Guti is a good student, or Bukli is a good student, pass. If I say pass, then I can say print certificate. So when you print your certificates, I'm going to check if there is one somewhere. Download. So Magali, you can still not see, huh? Coco also?
Sorry.
For example, this one for
No.
so can you see now or no? Okay.
Yes, I can see.
Sometimes yes, sometimes the screen still black. Sometimes I think
Yeah,
it's our
I think
network.
so. So when you finish, this is what the certificate will issue from NetAcad. Your full name. So please make sure your name is correct. Huh? This one, for example, is CCNA2. So you will receive 3 of them, plus one for Network Academy at the end of the course. And this one is recorded in Cisco systems. So to check if your name is correct, when you're here, you see on top right your picture or your where you click on it. Oh wait, yeah, it's fine. So when you click on, when you click on it, you go down to update profile. Click on update profile, and you'll see your name. So this is my name. So this is how your name will be printed on your certificate. So please make sure your name is correctly the way you want in the system. And any certificate you receive, any badge you receive, so when you pass it, you will receive a badge and a certificate. Everything is recorded on your profile. This is all my certificates I got. Not all of them, but most of them. My awards. Okay. Okay, so they deliver 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, and 15 years. So the very first one the Network Academy issued to me is when I was 1 year of training already. Unable to verify, I need to sign in. So Credly is a place where all your certificate and badges you do in IT, when you do any exam or certification, everything is recorded here. So managers, if you want to hire you, they can come in here and verify. You see. So if you pass when you finish your first part, CCNA1, they'll send you a link to create your profile so that you can view your digital certificate and your badging or whatever. So if I come here, I click here, then it's going to show all the digital badge I got. So I click my picture, I go to, what is it, dashboard? Huh? Go to dashboard. No, is it this one? 12, no, not dashboard. Profile, no, it's not profile. Dashboard. Manage badge. Basically, we keep on changing. 1 sec, start your journey, manage your badge. Oh yeah, it's here, manage your badge. So officially, this I have, let's see, yeah, 612 badge. I did the Juniper Networks, Introduction to Packet Tracer. There is a course for that. If you pass it, you receive a digital badge. Network Security, CCNA, CCNP, some, yeah. So this is so the issue 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. So yeah, I'm still there. And Secure Academy, this one is for cyber security. So if you're accredited, you go for a training, you pass, then the company will accredit you to teach their courses. So you guys also, when you pass all your exams, you will receive also, and yeah, for example, if you are CCNP, I need to do it again. So everything's recorded in grid line. Also, yeah, I think, yeah, next time I'll explain the other one. So make sure that your name is correct, because it's that name that will appear on all your certificate. Okay, I think it's good for today. I'll just do chapter 1 quickly for you. And anytime you have questions, you can. So in chapter 1, we'll teach you about what. So for students who log on late, we say that our CCNA is divided in 3 parts. We have part 1, CCNA1, Introduction to Networks, 2 months. Part 2, CCNA2, we're going to study with switch, with router and wireless, 2 months. And the last part, CCNA3, Enterprise Networking, Security and Network Automation, 2 months. Yeah. Yeah, this is what we did. Yeah, I think that's all. For Packet Tracer, I'll post the link in the WhatsApp group for you to download. And yeah, to check your study materials, you know, Introduction to Networks, and you'll see all your chapters here. So quickly for chapter 1, just to guide you for chapter 1. In chapter 1, we're going to explain what is a network. So a network is a component, is a set of devices. They are interconnected and they communicate between themselves. And we have 3 parts. The end devices, anything related to a PC, printer, server, we call them end device. The second group is the switch. We call them intermediary devices, switch, routers. And the last one is called network media, anything related with cabling. So this is how a network is. Interconnection of devices, they communicate between themselves. So yeah, so today I'm just guiding you, and on Thursday, then we'll do step by step. So these are the 3 groups of the component of a network. The component of a network. You have the end devices, intermediary devices, and network media. So you'll read that in chapter 1. After that, we'll study a bit the cabling. When you have a network cable, which one are you going to use to connect a switch to a router or a switch to a PC? We're going to study that. Different type of networks. It depends on the size. It depends on the size. If it's a small size, like a classroom or in a company, we call it a LAN, local area network. If it's a network that covering city of Cape Town, we call it a MAN. And a big network that covering all South Africa or the continent or the world, we call it a WAN, wide area network. You'll also check that in chapter 1. It's something that we'll be doing. So normally, if you know these 3 points, the different type of networks, in NetAcad, you'll get more explanation. Now they can ask you, what is internet? You're a network engineer. You should know the correct definition. Internet is interconnection of all LAN and WANs. When you interconnect all of them, then we call it the internet. You're going to study that also in chapter 1. So if you know the different type of networks and the component of a network, I think it's fine for chapter 1. Anything else, it's only some extra info. Network component, end devices, intermediate devices, you see, the cabling. We're going to study all of them step by step between chapter 1 and 17. We'll check that. So while I'm teaching you like that, I'll give you what is the most important. Then yourself, when you go read, you can add extra info. So if you have a small network, very, very small, we call it small home network, a LAN in a company, if it's general, we call it a WAN. So we have some explanation for all of them.
Sorry,
A
teacher.
LAN. Yes, question?
My name is Ejit Cascot.
Yes, you should.
My question is, you say a network is an interconnection of device, LAN and MAN.
No, internet.
Yes, you say is interconnection of device.
Yes.
You say LAN and WAN. You
No,
don't
no.
use WAN.
Okay. So a network, the definition of a network is the interconnection of devices and they communicate between themselves. You see, we have devices, you see that picture now? We are all interconnected and they communicate. EC can talk to the printer, you see, we communicate. So a network is an interconnection of devices and they communicate between themselves. Now, if you want to know the definition of internet, we have different type of networks. It depends on the size.
Yes.
If it's a classroom or a company, we call it local area network.
LAN.
Yeah, LAN.
Yes.
If it's a network that is covering the whole South Africa, we call it a WAN. It's bigger.
Yes.
Now the definition of internet is interconnection of all LANs and WANs.
And for MAN,
okay, MAN we don't deal with a lot because we have the WAN already. That is more bigger than the WAN.
and the small and the bigger.
Now they are let's say smaller than the WAN. So no worries. If you interconnect all of them, it's the internet, but it's mostly the ones, the WAN area networks. So this one, you'll check them in NetAcad. You'll get more info. You see. If you go in NetAcad, we're going to explain more. You see, they focus more on LAN and WANs. Yeah, yeah, that's all. They focus more. Now the difference between a LAN, you have pro and cons, pro and cons. So you can check this 1 minute, and we continue.
Okay. I just would like to know why you don't use MAN.
Yeah, we don't use MAN because it's between a LAN and a WAN. So we remove, yeah. So rather focus on LAN and WAN, yeah.
Me, I know MAN is for the small city.
Yes. Yeah, if you want, you can add them, no problem. Huh? If you want to add them, there is no problem.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. So you can please check this one quickly, 1 minute, and we continue. We'll finish in 5 minutes. Huh? We are almost done.
Also,
yes,
I know your architecture. I see your architecture.
Continue.
You use only the switch and the router and the computer.
Yes.
I don't, and then also the name for that one.
Which one?
Can I
No,
go?
enough for now. We are going step by step. So just focus on what you see for now because it's only day 1. We have many days, yeah. So no worries. Step by step, what you see, you just take it, so that every time we meet again, we're going to add more until you grow. You see.
I see. That is the the switch.
No,
And
no, no. No, no,
it's
for
not
now, here, it's focused on the definition of internet. That's all.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Max,
Yes, question?
yeah, this is good here.
Yes, go to you.
So if I understand, just to make clear for my brother who has question now. So
Yes.
if I understand, if you know how to build a one,
Mm-hmm.
so it means you can build also a man,
Exactly.
because
Yeah.
a man is inside the
Exactly.
land, the
Exactly.
one.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Mhm. So no worries, we'll get time to do all of them step by step. Today is only day one, so no worries for that. Okay, so as an IT engineer, you should know the difference between intranet. Intranet is a website for the company only. Only the employees can access. It's an internet, but only the company can see it. No one else can see. Extranet, it's a website, where anyone in the company can see, but also our customer, our supplier, only we can see, not anyone. Then we have the open internet, the bigger one, you see, where anyone can access. So we have intranet, job interview. We can ask you what's the difference between intranet, extranet, and internet. It will be explained in your NetAcad. I'm going to show you if you go in your NetAcad. So we go step by step. No worries, guys, no worries. If you go to networking today, and you go down, tab for networks, is intranet and extranet. So if you go in your NetAcad, here you can push, you can zoom in, you'll get more info here, and also check your understanding. If you explain. So while you're studying, if you're stuck with something, the WhatsApp group is there. Hi friends, I'm studying section in chapter 1, section 1.4.4, intranet and extranet. I did read ABCD, I don't understand. Can you please help? Then all of us, we come here, we read, we say, okay, these are more explanation for you. You see? So yeah, this is how it is. What else? Internet connections. Okay, this one we can, it's not too, you can just read and it's not more important for now. No, this one, you can just read to have an idea. Okay, packet tracer, you have 2 videos for that. Okay, so for you as a network engineer to get a good network, you need to, your network must be fault tolerance. It means even if ESCOM is not happy, you must have a plan B. You should be able to extend it in case you have new users coming. You should be able to extend without disrupting. Then it must be secure and other stuff that I'll explain a bit later. So fault tolerance, you see, we explain all of them step by step. Okay, all of this. Sometimes they just add a lot of info. So I'll give you what is the most important to know. What is the most important? Cloud computing, will do that a bit later. So here we are talking about general networks. We touch a bit of ABCD, but we'll have time to do them in other chapters. We'll see how to secure network. This one is CCNA3, how to secure. And here the IT professional, section 1.9, they give you some, for if CCNA, if you want to specialize in IT technical stuff, these are some stuff you can do. And yeah. If you want to work in America, when you finish your CCNA, there is a link where you can do that, but you must finish all your CCNA first. You apply, if you like you, we take you. If you don't like you, This is how we look for job. And at the end, you have a summary. That is very, very important. So that's all today. Today was an introduction to how are we going to study to work together. So I think I did explain as much as I can. Next session will be on Thursday. I'll tell you what time. I think the same time, 6 p.m. And so in the meantime, today, tomorrow, you can go through chapter 1. And next time, I'll tell you what we'll do. Any general questions before we close today? Okay, so if no question, okay, no problem. So yeah, so we meet again next session. So we meet twice a week. We do 1 hour, and yeah. So while you're busy studying, if you have issues, you can contact the WhatsApp group. We'll help each other. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll be meeting again in 2 days' time. Thank you, and have a good evening.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you.